Shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakudash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, a great millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect. Just real quick in transit, I just want to speak about a topic we was actually speaking about yesterday at camp, and just speak about it, ultimately, and that topic was the power of the Lord, man, the omnipotency of the Lord. Yahweh, meaning he is or he is to be, which is who the world ignorantly calls God, and through his son is by Hashem in the name of Yahweh Shai, the only begotten son, who the world calls Jesus Christ, which is his name in his true name. It means he delivers, or he deliverer, and how, like, just ultimately the power, and because yesterday what we were speaking about was in the book of Ezra, when we were speaking about the questions that the prophet Ezra was asking the angel, Uriel, within I believe it was like the 4th and 5th chapter, I believe, of 2nd Ezra, and basically with us being us, period, this a creature, okay, a creation. The scriptures speak about, I believe I got it yesterday, it was in Sirach, the 37th or 38th chapter, just basically speaking about us we ultimately can't praise the heavenly, we can't give him the praise that he truly deserves. Can't none of his works give him the praise that he deserves, okay, or that he's worthy for, okay. And then when you go into that word worthy, is halal, so it's all praises, okay, praises. That's what it means, and it goes into a bunch of different definitions, but nevertheless, just, man, we can't go far enough, in the things that we do, in the works that we do, Of course, the Lord tell us, when you read in the book of Ecclesiastes, and it speaks about, balancing and not being over righteous, and why shouldest thou destroy thyself, especially being in a place like this, but even still, it's like, even if you dedicated your life, period, which we have done, but at the end of the day, we still have, the Lord has put us in a predicament where, we have to work, we have to basically survive, we have to handle business as a man, brothers have responsibilities to take care of. So our focus, I'll say our physical focus, if that makes sense, because spiritually and mentally, we're always, there. Well, we hope to be there. We strive to be there, in the spirit, within the mind. But in the physical, we're unable to do that. That's what these videos are for. The video epistles, going out in the highways and the byways, trying to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, okay, to show you truly believe in the power that ultimately you believe is worthy to be praised, okay. And I got, I believe it's in Romans, the 1st chapter, speaking about how we know, this power exists, first and foremost through his word, and the manifold of prophecies that have been written and have come to pass, and ultimately us, the children of Israel, you so-called Negroes, okay, you Haitian, West Indian, Puerto Rican, South and Central American, Mexican, the lives that you are living, the overall predicament that you are in really shows you that the power on high, okay, the creator of the heavens and the earth, he exists, which is Yahweh, okay, Yahweh, that's his name. He exists, and he is to be, all right. And by us understanding that and knowing that, even then, we're still unable to give the praise and the work, the praise that our power deserves, You know what I'm saying? And that's a heavy thought. I mean, that's something for you to meditate on, you know, and to think about. Because we read those scriptures and we were going into the topic, and it was just like one of those things that just, you know, it just brings things, bring things to the light, you know, who you are in the grand scheme of things, and what you're able to do, you know, and in comparison to you and the power of the heaven and the earth, because there is no comparison. You know, you can't compare yourself to, you know, a being or a power like that, man. You know, so it's just in everything we do, man. And he says we what is that? Seek him 10 times more. You know, we return unto him. When you go to do, basically when you go to do something with all of thy might, roughly paraphrasing. And that's just speaking about serving the Lord, you know, because you got to do it, you know, full force, you know. And of course you're gonna have those, I guess those, you have those spiritual ups and downs, man. It's just all a part of the walk, you know, all a part of the carrying of the cross or those burdens, you know. A part of it is the Lord, you know, testing you, man, testing your faith and seeing how much you do believe Him. Even when He do, you know, He may drain your tank, so to speak, you know, as far as the spirit is concerned, you know. But, you know, the point being is this us, which we, like I said, we spoke about it at camp, you know, we not being able to do enough, you know. You know, here it is, the apostle, man, he makes a decree, and for just only 3 videos. I mean, realistically, you know, we should be going in, because there's no such thing as doing enough, you know. And then for men to take that as, you know, one of those things where that's a burden, when in actuality, you couldn't even consider that little amount of burden, because it's nowhere near enough that needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, I mean, that's mercy. It's like, okay, you know, that's not enough. But, you know, you look at it like, okay, just do that. You know, if you could do more type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And which it all goes full circle. It's just like, man, you're unable to do or to praise Him and give Him what He deserves. Okay. So you gotta push forth, you know, to do as much as you can do, as much as you can praise Him, you know. So, you know, man, that was the point. Like I said, I just want to speak on that. It was on my mind. A couple other things I gotta, you know, sit down and, you know, put another video together, because there was a couple other things that were mentioned at camp as well, you know, and you know, the Shah was making some beautiful points, and just as far as the just with man, and ultimately with comprehending the Lord, because we was reading out of Ezra and the questions that were being proposed, and this idea that man has, you know, that thinks that something is original within the perception of man, you know. Especially when you look around about, I mean, everything is based on, you know, everything is literally from the biblical aspect. Even on the left hand side, I mean, the things that these people are indulging in, you know, it's all written, you know. You know, everything, all of the ideas. You're looking within cinema, you're looking within everything. It's all pulled from the words of the Heavenly Father. You know, everybody's been inspired, you know, by these scriptures in one shape, form, or fashion, you know. So, you know, and that goes back to the point of him, you know, that idea in itself, you know, you look at that and it's like he's still not getting the praise. It's like everybody's pulling from him, you know. Everybody's receiving benefits, you know, receiving some type of understanding. You know, I said some type, because not everybody has the clear understanding. But people pull certain, I guess you could say, people come up with their own truth based on the facts. so to speak. You know, people don't really like to deal with or the truth, so they kind of twist it and alter it to fit who they are and what they want to be, okay, and what benefits them, instead of accepting things for what they are. But the point being is, all of it comes from the scriptures, man. You know, all of it comes from the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? So Lord's will, I can, you know, touch on that in the next video. But you know, I ain't want to make this too long. I'm in trans on the way to work. So with that, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash. You know, double honor to the apostles, the millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.